I've got Andrew Lubin and Tony Perry here. We're going to give Andrew the first question. If you've got anything you'd like to open with, sir, you're welcome to. If not, we can jump right into questions.
I'd like to just say that it's an honor to be here today to take over from General Nicholson and the 2nd MEB. The progress they've made, the success they've had in every way, shape, and form has just been magnificent. I think the advances they've made within the province over the past 9 months is absolutely remarkable. The changes, whether it be victory on the battlefield or improvements in the governance and economy lines of operation, again, have all just absolutely been outstanding. And I think that my job is to maintain the real momentum and to continue to build on the success that they've had. And I certainly look forward to that. And I'm certainly pleased to take your questions. Over.
All right, thank you, sir. Andrew, go ahead.
Thank you. General Mills, good morning. Andrew Lubin here from Leatherneck magazine. Appreciate you taking the time this morning.
Well, it's an honor to do it. Thanks. I love the magazine.
Thank you, sir. Good. Sir, a couple months ago I interviewed General Osterman, and he was thinking more that the first 6 months was going to be more kinetic. Do you see that now, or do you see your first 3 to 6 months being more build and transition than kinetic?
I think it's going to be a balance. I think there's going to be a large non-kinetic piece in the areas that we already hold, and an ability there to build on the Afghan security forces that are in those areas. So I think in a large area of the province will be in a non-kinetic fight for the most part to again get a good government stood up, get good Afghan security forces stood up, and to build on the success that they've achieved in places like Marja and Nowzad. However, there still is no doubt a insurgent presence in certain areas of the province, and we are going to continue to keep the pressure on them as we build in one area. We're going to continue to clear in other areas as well. Over.
Great, thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. All right, Tony.
General Mills, Tony Perry from the LA Times. Anything different when you've been there, what, a week now or 10 days? Did you find anything different than I know you visited somewhat recently, but have things changed? Are they so dynamic they've changed since your last visit?
I think the dynamics have changed somewhat. I think the Battle of Marja, the operations in Marja changed things significantly here within the province. I think it truly got momentum on the side of the coalition forces. I've also been very pleased with what I've seen with the Afghan security forces. The Army is surprisingly good and surprisingly well led and surprisingly well organized. And I think they are ahead of where I thought they might be. I'm also very pleased at the buildup of the Afghan police. I think we're starting to see some Afghan police on the street who understand the protect and serve concepts and who are ready to raise the quality of life really for the Afghan citizens living out in the villages. So General Nicholson and his staff did a really incredible job of preparing my staff and myself. We had very good visibility over the past several months into what was occurring over here. So there aren't really any big surprises, but there have been some very pleasant surprises.
All right, thank you, sir. Andrew, we'll go back to you.
Great. Yeah, General Andrew Lubin again. Sir, the other day I was talking with Major General Ward up at NMTA up in Camp Eggers. Will you be training the Afghan police and Afghan Army yourselves, or will you be working with the ISAF folks trying to get it done their way?
Well, we're going to conduct the training down here at various locations. Of course, it's part of a nationwide effort, spearheaded by them up in Kabul. So we're certainly working very closely, hand in glove with them. But the training itself will take place down here at locations aboard our camps. Over.
Would be doing it your way, or be doing it more of an ISAF way? Marine way seems to be more effective in the past year.
Well, we're going to continue to use best practices, but we're going to be closely coordinated with them to make sure that we're not doing anything differently than what they want. But we are going to use our best practices and build on the success that we've had over the past year.
Great, thank you.
All right, Tony, back to you. We're going to do one more question per person, and then we'll end it up.
General Mills, you'll have about almost twice as many boots on the ground as 2MEB had. how are you going to spread out where the Marines are, or just more Marines in the specific locations where they've already set down?
We're going to spread out a bit. We're going to continue to, again, I say, to push the insurgency in areas that have not yet been thoroughly cleaned, and we're going to get our forces out into those areas on a reasonable timeline. We're never going to lose sight of the importance of Central Helmand, the importance of Marja, the importance of Las Gagar, and ensure that our focus of effort remains there. But we are going to begin to push out a little bit and to engage the insurgency and restore the government of Afghanistan in places where they haven't yet had a chance to get to.
All right, and Andrew, last question.
Right. Yeah, General. Obviously, success in Central Helmand is of paramount importance. But with the new RC Southwest, will you be soon able to get into Farah and Nimrod Province and repeat the successes over there?
We are going to remain focused, at least in the short term, on Central Helmand. As RC Southwest stands up, we do grow to our west, but again, we are in a coin fight that's population centric, and I've got to concentrate my efforts and my keep my focus on where that population is. So the large stretches of desert, relatively uninhabited out to my west, are going to have to take a little bit of a second priority to what I believe is the key terrain, which is the people of the Helmand River Valley, and that's where our focus of effort will remain.
Great, thank you.
All right, well, General Mills, thank you very much for your time, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you, General.
Thank you, General. Appreciate it.
Tony, good to hear from you again.
Good to talk to you, sir.